Warning: the following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello everybody and welcome back to part 2 of our country challenge. I learned today we're not supposed to move during them. That's a great start. But we're going to start off today with Mapper's Twitter thread about what's going on. So essentially the update happened and Mapper does his best to explain it. So I'm temporarily reviving this account to explain a bit of the situation about Geoguessr becoming paid only, sort of. You can find a French version below, because Mapper is from France. So until recently, Geoguessr could be played for free. You can get a pro account for more features like map editor. But now you can only play a low version of the map world with a free account. Everything else requires pro. The reason's simple. The game costs too much money to maintain. For your information, Geoguessr isn't the main activity of its developers, just a side project. Started in 2013 as an experiment by a Swedish guy. It increased in popularity, so he formed a small team and created a business. For administrative purposes, they only work on the game in their free time as they have actual jobs. During the years, the game ran fine. Pro users could pay the cost. They probably even got extra money, but last year, something happened. Google raised their prices. Why is this important? Because Geoguessr uses Google services, their maps, and their Street View. You may not know this, but as you don't pay anything when browsing Google Maps, but it's not free to use. That's the big key right there, guys. Google decided to increase their prices in 2018 by 14 times. Not just 14. 14 times their original cost. 14 fucking times, guys. That's ridiculous. So, it was terrible news as many web services using Google Maps had to shut down or switch to some alternative. While you can find alternative maps, it's almost impossible. The only competitors worth are Microsoft, so fuck Microsoft, and Yandex, which is Russian, and their coverage is not even comparable. If you guys are interested in this, I'll definitely have it posted so you can go through all of it. There is quite a lot to it. It's basically saying, what was it? It cost me 2 cents per game, and at one point there was 150,000 plays on one map in one day, which is quite a lot. So 2 cents adds up pretty fucking fast. They have to pay server hosting, taxes, etc. So obviously the game got too big for what it could handle after Google fucked everybody. But there's a lot here. There's a lot of information here. Mapper did a very good job at explaining the situation. I feel what was important. But still, there's plenty going on here. I'll have the link in the description below if you guys are interested. I don't know who Nicholas is. It only has 6 retweets, which is ridiculous. But the entire thread is definitely worth checking out if you guys are interested. But we are going to start our country challenges. We are at 3 right now. 3. Let's go in here. We're going to start the challenge. We're going to full screen this bitch. Now, we're not allowed to move, apparently. I figure this is not moving. I figure we're allowed to zoom. Kind of feels like Canada. Could be the United States, but I'm thinking Canada. Let's see. Attention. That looks like France. Well, French, which would be good if we're in Canada. So we're not supposed to move. We're going to pretend that the first 3 we're good on. I'm guessing Quebec. Actually, pretty good. You guys got a pretty good guess, too. Which makes me think maybe you guys were moving. But if we're not allowed to move, we're not allowed to move. Alright. Number 2. This fucking sucks. Dirt road. We got some trees. We got some farmland. We have a yield sign without the word yield on it. I'm thinking Eastern Europe. Maybe Poland. Or Estonia, or Latvia, or Lithuania. Somewhere in this general area. I don't need... Guys, what is this? What country is this? Because I've never seen a bold name for this country. Does this even have a name? Is it part of Lithuania? What the fuck is this? Well, even if we wanted to move, we couldn't go down this way. We got a UFO. It's a hat-shaped UFO. Fuck. Alrighty. This is a great way to end it, right? Let's go Lithuania. Ends up being Estonia. So, we had the general area right. However, not much we could do about it. Next round. Ooh, it looks like we're on the left-hand side of the road. I wanted to originally say the Ukraine. It's tough to tell. We have people walking. We do have mountains in the background, it looks like. We have some trees. Not really much going on here. Is Russia... No, Russia's not left-hand side. So we need a left-hand side that looks like this. It's not England because there's mountains, so let's get rid... wow. That gets rid of Scotland, Wales, Ireland, and Northern Ireland. We have South Africa, but this doesn't feel like you're South Africa. Maybe we go with New Zealand. But this doesn't feel like your typical New Zealand either. It really is tough when you can't move. The fact that we have a car parked on the right hand, which would be the left-hand side of the road, means we're driving on the left. Right? That's how I see it. Either that or that guy's just parked like a dick. It does look like we have a car over here on the right, though, doesn't it? But they could just be over here because there's people walking and they want to go around. It's tough, man. If they're on the right-hand side of the road, we can guess middle of Europe, which might be where it is. You know what? I'm going to say that this guy just parked like an asshole. We are driving on the right. There's people walking. Let's go with Romania. Ends up being Kyrgyzstan. Alright. Not terrible. Not good. Round 4. We do have stop in English. It kind of... Ooh. We have this right here. I don't understand what this says. I don't know if we'll be able to figure it out, but there's something on the A's. You can see it right here. And then it looks like C. I don't want to say Spain. We do have the EU plates, so maybe we do Spain. It's either Spain or Portugal at this point, right? And I can't really make anything out that would probably help us with this. There's a fucking weird thing on the T. Let's go Portugal. I don't actually think it is Portugal. We're probably gonna end up in like Slovakia, Slovenia. But let's stick with Portugal. Ends up being Romania. So today was Romania. We suck. All right, let's try to get to 6, which means we need to get this one right here, and then we need a perfect 5er on the next one. That looks like an EU plate. We do have what appears to be a gravel road. I'm thinking Greece or Italy. Let's go with Italy. This is tough, man. This isn't easy. It really isn't. Ends up being Albania. Which, in all fairness, same plane, right? Same plane as Greece, because we were, I'm going to say, 50 miles from the Greek border. And Italy's right here, too. Could have been a lot worse. So we're not moving, right? So let's check out the full results, see how everyone did. So screenshot the world, everyone's doing great. Which means I'm the only one who sucks at everything. That's great. Looks like everyone got Kyrgyzstan, too. Which means either A, you guys are moving, which it looks like Aphelion said not moving, or B, you guys are really good at the no moving country challenges. I'm not so good at this. Alright, let's play the second round. Start the challenge up. Let's make this full screen. Let's get us back in here. Let's make this a little bit bigger. And we have Arabic. Do we have a flag by any chance? Because this could be Tunisia. That looks like a red flag. That gives me just enough to go with Tunisia outside of Tunis. Fuck me. Fuck! Damn it, man. Perfect score. Outside of Jerusalem, over by Bethlehem. Fuck. No, remember, I'm not supposed to be moving. Left-hand side of the road, this is Japan. This is Japan. Let's click it. That's not... What? Fuck, man. I'm not good at this. I'm thinking whoever this guy is, because he has a picture, is just moving. These are supposed to be no movement country challenges. We're going to lose anyway. We got a lot of graffiti. Attenzione with a Z. Ooh. Either France or Italy, because that's the only place I can think of attention with a Z. Actually, it's probably only Italy. That says Via right there. At least we got that right. We're pretty bad at this. So we're one country now in a row, no moving. Yellow divider line. It's either the United States or Canada. Kind of feels too warm to be Canada. Stick it in the middle of the United States. Fuck, it's Canada. Damn. We're bad. We're really bad. 5 kilometers, dear. But if we're not supposed to move, we're not supposed to move. It looks like we're going to be able to do 3 of these, especially if we're doing no movement. I see the EU plates. We do have signs that we're not going to be able to see because we're on the wrong side of it. We're over a rail. We got 5 kilometers ahead for deer. Where in here could this be? I know it's not Belarus. Doesn't feel like it's Estonia, Latvia, or Lithuania. Maybe Poland, maybe the Ukraine. We already had Romania today, so I don't think it's going to be Romania. Watch it be Romania. Maybe Slovakia, maybe Hungary. But like this area. Right? And we don't really have anything that helps us. We do have what appears to be a town down there, but we're not supposed to be able to move. Let's go with Poland. Ends up being well, Belgium, but so let's see the summary. Let's check out the full results. I don't know who this man is. Dundalman. We got a lot of people doing this. Holy shit. So, as I was told by Philion, essentially, any free account can play challenges now. Which, by all means, if you need a map, feel free to reach out. I don't really fucking care. If you want me to do a certain map, I'll do a certain map. You know, I've always done that. The issue is no moving challenges. I mean, screenshots in second, Aphelions in third, Tapper's T in fourth, Anton Herschel in fifth, Kartoffel 1, 2, 3, 4 in sixth. I was doing no movement. A lot of people, you know, it's when people do this, you got to know that it's a no movement challenge, and there's no way I could tell people it's a no movement challenge. 8 chicken waffles, you know, 10,000. So this is no movement. Country guess. We are at 0 because we fucking suck. We're gonna do one more because we have time to do one more. I don't have it loaded up, so I'm gonna take a quick little break. You're gonna see just a quick little fade, and we're back with a 3-minute time challenge because at this point I don't think it matters if we have a time challenge because we're doing no movement, right? So maybe if we're doing no movement, we could do a minute, right? A minute, so that if people are in fact moving, they can't get that far and get perfect scores. We do have Sunridge Place. It is in English. It looks like we're on the right-hand side of the road with a yellow divider line. It's the United States or it's Canada. The issue is I don't see anything that shows kilometers, right? So we could start off with 1 if we're lucky. I'm pretty sure this is the United States. I'm pretty sure probably about like Wisconsin. Ends up being fucking Canada. Fuck me. I would have never guessed this far. Yellowknife. Alright, we're still at 0. We got water to our right, which is to our east. It's a little blurry. I don't really see any clear signs. There we go. Now it's a little bit clearer. It kind of feels like the Mediterranean, doesn't it? We could probably get away with Greece or Italy. We do have land to our east. So if we do go with Greece, we do have all these islands, right? Let's go Greece. Fuck it. Ooh, right on the fucking border. It's Albania. But come on, across the water is Greece. Like we're pretty close. We have the general areas down. Madrash, something, Pangkalan, Berdan. I'm pretty sure this is Indonesia. The issue is I'm not too good with the landmass down here. So here's the issue. We're gonna bring up another map. Let's see, that's not over there. Google search Indonesia maps. Oh god, it's fucking up. We're bringing this over here so you guys can see it. We guessed correctly. All right, we're 1 for 1. Well, we're 1 for 9, but that doesn't matter. So this is the official map of Indonesia according to Google Maps. We guessed correctly. Alrighty, let's get rid of that. On to the next round. I hate when that just opens up. We do have these red brick buildings. That's probably going to be useful to some people. We do have water to our south. What appears to be some docks, although those may be boats. But the red brick, that makes me want to guess South America for some reason. With water to our south, we do have sheep over here, and we do have something that says P13 or B13. Alright. So it's a river cutting between north and south. Somewhere over here, I don't want to guess the Amazon, right? Although it could be. I want to guess like Chile or Peru, but I don't think they have really good rivers in here. Do we just go with Brazil? Although I thought the Amazon was a lot bigger. It's tough. It's tough. It's not easy. Yeah. It's not Venezuela. We already know where Cacao is. Curacao. Which, fuck this island. I don't care. I would have never assumed that island was Dutch. Maybe we can get away with Ecuador. Let's go with Ecuador. Fuck it. Bolivia. Right over at Bolivia. This is the Strait of Tijuana. Alrighty, so we're back to 0. We are fucking terrible. I'm gonna go with Russia. Maybe not Russia. We have a fucking wolf on the back, though. That's like the most Russian thing I've ever seen. No, if it was a bear. If it was a bear, it would be the most Russian thing I've ever seen. It's either Ukraine or Russia, based on the way these apartment complexes are laid out. That's just how we're going off of it. We do have a language over here. We're not going to be able to see it from the distance we are. Let's just go with the Ukraine. Latvia. We are fucking terrible. We didn't get one country right that entire time. That entire time, we didn't get one. One. That's all I wanted, guys. Wow. We suck. We fucking suck. Wow. You would think at least one, right? Obviously, we're not moving. Because that's apparently the way it's supposed to be. Am I really this bad at Geoguessr? Am I really this fucking bad? Damn it, man. And here I thought, like, I was at least, like, somewhat decent. Damn it. But, that's gonna do it for us. Because I'm terrible. Like, if we were at, like, 10, I would be like, alright, we're gonna do one more. You know, we can see how many we can get. We're at 0. We didn't even, like, we got one country right. We got Indonesia right. It didn't even look like it at first. I had to look up what Indonesia is, which is fucking terrible. God damn it. Alright, but that's it for the day. Thank you all so much for being here. If you guys are interested, don't blame the developers of Geoguessr. Give an angry phone call or an angry email to Google themselves. Tell them that they're being a piece of shit. Maybe what we start to do is develop a new one using a different system. And I'm sure there's plenty of fans of Geoguessr out there, right? Where we'd go out and take pictures around us. We'd have fucking set like localized areas, but it could fucking work. But thank you all so much. We'll see you all tomorrow. There's going to be 3 links in the description for tomorrow because we were able to do those relatively fast. So thank you all so much for being here. Hopefully we get to 15 tomorrow. If not, you guys can just berate me. But thank you all so much. Have a good rest of your day. And bye-bye.